If you have been engaging in taking herbal concoctions and they just tell you that, oh, something is wrong with you, you have malaria, forget about all these fake anti-malaria tablets, let me take you to someone that will mix this and that and it will work, you will feel better. Well, you might feel better, but what happens next? The kidneys are dying. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Zion Culture, and this is Health Talk. My name is Mary, and I am a nurse. So today we have something interesting to talk about. The thing is, the thing about this topic is more of what it's doing in the life of people, and the topic is dark sides of herbal concussions. I'm sure you're wondering, about concussions, do people still take about concussions in this age and time? Well, yes, they do. They do take herbal concussions, and the major thing is many more people, even despite the fact that the world is becoming much more civilized, they are engaging more in herbal concussions. But really, what is it about concussions that is so bad? Why does it have a dark side? Why is it that these are the things that are ancestors they took, growing up, and they lived, they were fine, but in this age and time it doesn't seem to be working that way. Now, the most significant thing is herbal concoctions are made with some natural ingredients that are gotten from plants like moringa, turmeric, garlic, ginger, and these things are definitely beneficial to your health. However, when it comes to about concussions, the way we make, especially here in Nigeria. And just before I continue, there's this thing, depending on the generation you belong to, you wouldn't say you've not had your moments where I think my memory serves me right. I remember my mom closing my nose, opening my mouth, and trying to fuss something. You need to drink this and that. That's the best they could do as our parents. But something is going on in the body that we are not familiar with, and that is what I want to talk about. Now, when it comes to herbal concussions, why is this having a dark side when it's made with natural ingredients? This is simply because herbal concussions that are being made, especially the ones people just hawk on the streets, they just tell you, in Nigeria rather, like, by the way, they tell you herbal concussion, one shot of an herbal concussion is the solution to every disease condition in the world. It cures cancer, it cures high problem, it causes liver cirrhosis, it cures everything. And it's in your mind, you're like, I don't understand, why do we still have sick people if this is curing everything? However, that's what they think. But when it comes to herbal concussions, the reason they have a dark side is because it is not in the right proportion. And what's happening to your body when you ingest herbal concussions? Now, to make this a very shocking thing, our random medications are made from even some of the same ingredients. But why is it safer to take medication as prescribed by your doctor, and it's not safe taking herbal concussions? And this is because if you observe, whenever you get a medication, there is a milligram, there's a dosage. But when it comes to herbal concussions, people just mix things together, and what happens at the end is your kidneys are dying. Something about the kidneys, the fact that we have two kidneys, and they're located at the retroperitoneal area of the body. But then the thing about the kidneys is they only work, they become stressed when you begin to engage or take in herbal concussions in the wrong quantity, and that leads to conditions such as kidney failures, and most people are at the verge of their kidneys shutting down. And the thing is, they do this innocently, and this is why you have platforms such as this to help bridge the knowledge gap. So if you have been engaging in taking herbal concussions and they just tell you that, oh, something is wrong with you, you have malaria, forget about all these fake anti-malaria tablets, let me take you to someone that will mix this and that and it will work, you will feel better. Well, you might feel better, but what happens next? The kidneys are dying. So you read it, the way they say it, choose your poison. But this time around, make the wise decision. What do you decide to do? You decide to make a right decision in deciding to walk with. If you're sick, go to the hospital and get adequate prescriptions. Do not engage in taking herbal concoctions. And if you know someone doing this, especially mothers, I mean, you think because the world is more civilized, we are now making better decisions. Not really. People still do these things. You still see people on the street saying, I have this concoction. Can you mix this and that together? It's going to take care of typhoid and malaria and everything all together. It doesn't work like that. The liver is dying. The kidneys are dying. Vital organs in your body are screaming for help, and it's more important to make the right decisions while you can now, because your body needs to be fine and you need to live long, and elder living starts from making wise decisions. Until next time, my name is Mary. Do make a wise decision with your health.